This is a continuation of me trying to give solutions to the so-called gang problems in Bay County, Florida, of where I'm talking to the National Crime Gang so-called Fighting Center, a scam organization that's in Tallahassee. For 10 years, they've been in business, for all I know, and yet they don't have no solutions. They're more interested in keeping the war going on instead of ending it. So anyway, this is a continuation.
I'm wondering, is there more money in fighting the gangs than getting rid of them?
That's a good question. I don't have that information though for you.
So basically, you're just a publishing house, right?
We do have a lot of resources on the website that you can download, and we do offer law enforcement gang training as well.
No, wait a minute. So what you're saying is you don't offer training towards citizens that are suffering. Because let me tell you something, okay? Cops, they don't worry about the boom cars. They put their car out in front of their house and they don't get no boom cars. They have nice silent nights. But if a person happens to live, God forbid, they can't live in it, they don't have the money to live in a gated community, it's pure hell. Now I can tell you exactly how we get rid of the gangs. You take all violence off TV. Have you ever heard of a show called How to Get Away with Murder?
No.
Well, it's on ABC. They need to arrest them people. They need to arrest the people that puts any violence on TV. They need to arrest the people that put out, gang hate rap music. How long have you been with the National Gang Center?
I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 years now? About 8 years, I would say.
Henry, my friend, Henry Kahn, in 10 years' time, how come you haven't done anything to get rid of the gangs 10 years ago?
That's a good question. I don't know how to answer that, though.
Well, what do you mean? I'm wondering, is there more money to be made in pretending that cops are fighting the gangs? Is that what's going on?
That might be what's going on. I don't know.
Then the cops are a criminal enterprise then, right?
I can't comment on that one.
The boom cars and the cops are actually... Pardon me?
I don't know what you're talking about the boom cars.
You ain't never heard them super loud car stereos anywhere in Tallahassee?
I personally have not.
You really? You're swearing this under oath right now. You have never heard a boom car anywhere in Tallahassee?
I personally have not.
Oh, really? So nobody else has. In other words, I've talked to many people that hear them in traffic, right? But you don't hear them?
I personally have not, no.
Okay, alright, okay. So, in 10 years' time, how come is it you haven't gotten rid of the gangs?
That's a better question for people that fund our grants, so you might want to...
Yeah, okay, how much grant money do you get?
That I cannot disclose.
What do you mean you can't? Let me ask you something. Is there an exemption under 119 of the Florida statutes, or is it public record?
That you would have to speak to my director, and she would be available on Monday if you would like to call back.
And what's her name?
Her name is Mina.
Mina what?
Harris.
Okay, now how long has she been with the National Gang Center?
For a little over a year now.
Now how come is it she's the director, but you've been there 10 years?
Because we had a former director that retired.
Okay, but if you've been there longer, 9 years longer than the director, why aren't you the director?
Because I haven't sought the opportunity.
Oh, really? Let me ask you something. How many people are in this organization?
That I have no idea.
And what is your physical address? I see a P.O. box. I don't see a physical address. What's your physical address?
physical address?
Yeah.
I don't think we're allowed to give that out.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you in India or something? Where are you at? Are you in Tallahassee?
Excuse me, sir. I don't.
What do you mean you can't give out your physical address? I'm trying to figure this out. If I wanted to knock on your door and have a friendly chat, you mean to tell me I can't drive to your place?
Sir,
Yeah.
I'm not going to have a conversation with you if you're going to continue to yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm just kind of surprised, my friend. I see you got a P.O. box, 12729, but I don't see no address. So then, if there's no address, could it be the facts are that you're not even in Tallahassee? Where are you at? Where's your physical address?
We're in Tallahassee, sir.
Okay, then why won't you give your physical address?
Why would you need the physical address?
Because maybe I might want to just go there and talk in person.
You can talk on the phone. I think that's fine.
Well, what about if I wanted to go there in person? You're telling me you don't have no physical address. You've been there 10 years. How many people are in this organization?
Sir, I'm not going to continue this conversation. I don't appreciate the way you're talking to me.
You don't like anybody trying to get to the truth, you mean? Is that what you mean?
Sure.
Huh? I'm trying to figure this out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you want to be, in other words, why is it that the National Gang Center will not give me a physical address of where you're at, where I could knock on your door? Anybody can have a P.O. box. Anybody can have a P.O. box. Drug dealers have P.O. boxes. Okay?
Feel free to write it to us, sir. You can write it to us, and if my director wants to give you the address, then she'll respond to that.
What do you mean if she wants to? You mean to tell me she has an option?
Sure.
You mean to tell me the general public that is paying your salary has no right to know where you're at?
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
So I would like to know where's your physical address?
I cannot disclose that.
Why not? Why not?
Why
You've
do
been there
know
10 years? Let me ask you something. Would you be fired? What would happen?
Yeah, it might be.
Give me the name of the person that would fire you.
Henry Kahn.
Wait a minute. You're Henry Kahn and you would fire yourself?
Yes.
So in other words, you're telling me the National Gang Center, you put all this information out, nobody knows where you're at for all I know. Hell, maybe you could be in another country, right?
Yes.
So in other words, these organizations that claim they want to fight gangs, they're a scam, aren't they? Just like you. You'll put out information, you've been there 10 years, okay? You could have in 10 years' time gotten rid of gangs. I explained to you exactly, I gave you, you have a computer, right? Am I correct on that?
Yeah.
Okay, do me a favor. Type in C, community,
Sir, I'm not...
oriented, police,
I do not want to do
services, grants. Well, why won't you do it?
Because I
What?
don't want to do it.
Why not?
Because I do not want to.
Why not?
Why? Why should I do it?
I'll tell you why. Because then you would find out that all the material that you got where you claim you want to get rid of gangs, where I read right on your website that the cops don't even keep any database on gangs in the first place. So it's all about pretending to fight the gangs, right? But don't do anything about it, right? There's
Got it, sir.
right. You're a scammer, and you make money off of pretending to fight the gangs, right?
Yeah, thank you so much for your feedback, sir. I
Huh?
appreciate that.
You're a scammer, aren't you?
Yeah, okay. Have a nice weekend. Happy Thanksgiving, sir.
Happy Thanksgiving to the gangs that you ain't done anything about in 10 years, huh?
Okay, thank
Huh? You're a scammer, that's all you are.
you. Okay, thank you.
This Bay County District Schools.
Yes, sir?
I was wondering why it is when I tried to talk to Bill Husfield, who happens to be the superintendent of schools,
He wouldn't give me no more than 30 seconds of where I had solutions to where we could get rid of gangs overnight. I'm just trying to figure this out. What am I doing wrong? All I'm trying to do is I'm trying to, give helpful input. When we get rid of the boom cars, we're going to get rid of the gangs. When we get rid of the hate rap CDs, we're going to get rid of the gangs. When we get rid of shows like How to Get Away with Murder on TV, we're going to get rid of the gangs. Now, what is the reason why, yesterday, on November 21st, 2014, I saw a thing on TV with Bill Husfield on there. With this thing of, claiming that they want to get rid of gangs. Why would he hang up on me?
I don't know, sir. I wasn't in his office. I cannot answer that question.
Then since Bill Husfield will not take down the information I got where we can get rid of gangs, is there anybody? He claims that he was too busy. Maybe he is busy, okay? But
I have been busy today.
But I'm trying to prevent school violence. I'm trying to prevent stuff that goes on that puts schools in danger, puts school children in danger and stuff like that. Why would he hang up on me?
I don't know, sir, but could I let you speak with Mike Jones, who's the safety director? I believe he might be able to help you.
Yes, I would like, yeah. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Mike Jones.
How you doing, Mike Jones, my friend? I understand that you're the head law enforcement protector for the Bay County schools. Am I correct on that?
Something like that.
Yeah, you used to be with the Panama City Police Department, right?
That's right.
Savage Santa, right? Salvage Santa.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Right.
Was you at that meeting yesterday on November 20th, 2014? They had a gang violence prevention meeting where Janice Lucas was there, Frank McKeithen was there, Bill Husfield was there, and there was, I think, the president of Bay County was... Okay, well, anyway, I understand you're the head protector of the Bay County schools. Am I correct on that?
I'm the chief of safety, security, and police for the school district. Yes.
Good, I'm glad for you. I'm glad you're securing the schools. I've got some ideas how we can get rid of gangs.
Okay.
You got a pen handy to write this stuff down?
That's why I'm in a meeting right now. I'm sorry. But you need to go on and tell me because I'm going to be off all day.
Okay, I'll tell you. I'm sure you got a good memory. All right. Here's how the gangs flourish. They flourish through the boom cars. When you get rid of the boom cars, they don't have the ability to signal for the drugs. They don't have the ability to play one-upmanship on each other on who's got the loudest boom car. You get rid of
Black man Jim.
Who's that?
Is this Black man Jim?
Who?
Your voice sounds familiar to me.
Let me ask you something, Mike. If I'm concerned about my community, does it make any difference who I am?
I'm just curious. I mean, I recognize your voice. I've talked to you before.
Well,
Pretty good here.
all right, let me just run you down here, okay? 3015 of Florida statutes can arrest every one of these boom car punks. We can take away their vehicles under 930.